Hello and welcome to Have You Played? So this is a new series for my channel, and the idea is to take a look at games that I sort of would like to do a full series on, but for whatever reason I think it's a bad idea. Now often this is because it's an old game, or it's actually at the end of the day not suitable for a Let's Play, or that it's actually not that good, but is in some way interesting. So this series I plan to take a look at these games, and probably spend more time talking about the game itself than actually the gameplay on screen. So, in this episode I'm going to be taking a look at Homeworld. Homeworld is probably one of my favourite games of all time, and it is a real-time strategy based in space, in which you have 3 whole degrees of movement. So let's actually send these scouts after this. After this scout that's come to find me. I'm playing on a little skirmish map, and I'm mostly just wanting to talk about the game, so I'm not going to start going off playing the main campaign or anything like that. So, Homeworld was developed by Relic. It was their first game, and it was released in 1999. And it kind of set the pace for their whole RTS drive. They produced Homeworld 2 and then went on to do things like Dawn of War and other such games that really kind of set the second sort of phase, or possibly the third phase of RTS history. So, unlike most RTSs, you have freedom of movement in all 3 axes. You have your standard 2D movement, but you can also set your height. And this really allows you to kind of set up various different tactics, come in from the top, send your scouts around the side, while your main ship blasts forward, or whatever takes your fancy. Like most RTSs, you have resources which you need to collect. These are 2 resource collectors which I'll set to... Nope, not dark. Harvest. Go harvest some resources for me. Resources are asteroids. You mine them for minerals. You get converted into resource points, sorry, which let you construct ships. In this case, I don't actually want to build anything. Let's actually build a couple of research ships, which I'll talk about now. So one of the other things, which is kind of new, or new to the time, was the idea of having actual in-game research. This was mostly because of the single-player focus of the game. So you have research ships which will research new technologies for you and increase what you can build. And then you have the mothership. The mothership essentially is your base. It produces things, it constructs things for you. Also, if you have scouts or smaller craft that have a health bar and a fuel bar, you can dock with the mothership to refuel and repair. The mothership also has the ability to hyperspace jump, which I'm not going to do because it's incredibly resource intensive. But you can move your entire base, let's say over here where the enemy are, if you so desired. Now it can be very useful to do that when your ship is full of fighters or ships in another way. So yeah, so this is Homeworld. It's, like I say, it's probably one of my favourite games of all time, and there's actually not much more to say. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Oh, no, there is more to say. There is much more to say. Okay, so Relic was bought by THQ, and they went on to have quite a profitable and fruitful endeavour. However, THQ ultimately fell apart, and now the IP for Homeworld is owned by Gearbox Software. So Gearbox Software want to produce 3 actually, I believe, games based off the IP. The first one are 2 complete rebuilds of Homeworld 1 and 2. They're going to release them as a remastered special edition pack, which Looks very interesting and shiny, and comes with a model of the model of the Homeworld, of the iconic, I think they're Kirshen in this game, but the iconic ship. Oh, scouts! Why? Why do you keep attacking me? Yes, the iconic ship. So I think it's a 10-inch model of the ship. So it comes with that, and a completely remastered editions of 1 and 2. The third game they're working on is entitled Homeworld Shipbreakers, and that's actually being worked on by Blackbird Interactive, which is a group of some of the original developers, I believe. Originally they were just calling it Shipbreakers, and then when Gearbox got hold of the IP, I think they licensed it out to them. So that should be coming out at some point in the near future. However, there is so far no actual word on a date for that. However, when the new remastered editions do come out, I will probably end up doing a series of this, running through the incredible single-player plot of both 1 and 2. They are some of my favourite games of all time. Partly because of the mechanics, partly because of the story. So yeah, that's hopefully going to come when the game comes out, when these remastered editions come out. If they're any good. If they haven't butchered them. Which I hope they don't. Largely because I think this game needs a revival. It needs to come back. It is the first real RTS game to have a full 3 dimensions, and it really deserves a lot more attention than it has these days. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to do a lot more of this series soon. So yeah, goodbye.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Thank you. See you next time.
Frigate lost.
Responding. Locked on target. Target destroyed. Entering holding pattern.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
1 copies.
Defender subsystem research complete. Defender available for construction.
Group 1 under attack. Feel bad about this.
Multi-gun program complete.
We've got contact. Target acquired.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold. Commencing cloaked fighter research. Batch cancelled. Group 1 to combat stations.
Receiving.
Cloaked fighter research complete. Cloaked fighter available for construction.
Group 1 receiving.
Group 2 designated.
In our favor.
Production underway. Construction commencing.
Get you on the
Sensors array research.
cells at capacity.
Frigate lost.
Group 1 reading contact. Group 1 copies.
Sensors array research complete.
Everything. Seal the ports.
Sensors array available for construction.
Locked on target.
Commencing gravity generator research. Carrier complete.
Group 1 acknowledged. Awaiting assignment. Course set.
Group 1 reinforced.
Underway. Military parade formation confirmed. Coordinates confirmed.
Gravity generator research complete. Gravity well generator available for construction.
This is Group 1. We're low on fuel. Target acquired. Attention, Group 1. We've got company. This is Group 1. Requesting fuel. We're
Collector
drawing out.
under attack.
Engaging. Power so far looks counter. Power containment. Group 1 reporting. This is Group 1. We're running out of juice here. Group 1. We're low on fuel. Reporting for duty. Group 1. We're in the red. Fuel low. Group 1. Group 1 received. We're running out of juice here. Attack clearance received. This is Group 1. We're in the red. Fuel low. Awaiting orders. This is Group 1. We're low on fuel. Acknowledged. This is Group 1. Running on vapor here, fleet. Group 1 running both stations. This isn't looking good, fleet. I'm hit, but not too bad. Just keep it tight. Group 1 acknowledged. Locked on target. Group 1 copies. Group 1 reporting enemy contact. I almost feel bad about this. It's not over yet. Group 1, requesting fuel. We're drying out. Group 1 reporting. Group 1, we'll be hitting soon. Requesting fuel. Group 1, lockdown to carrier. Knock-on enabled. Group 1 acknowledged. Target acquired. Reporting.